Back to the regular scheduled programming. Mm. Wild North. Ronek. Draw. There was a saloon cut-like place in a realm reborn in Gridania. For the Black Shroud. How do I even... Garbage ass map. Like this place right here. Scars. Why is got different eye colors? They stirring up trouble. Not from here around, are you? This is a nice little town. Even with the graphics update though, something don't seem right. I don't know. I think it's just the ground. Something don't look right. Hit me with your best shot. What is all this? Corn. They call the beasts Hestos, meaning leader of souls, that has Tower of Sorrow's tongue. It looked like there were way more quests than there actually were. Should I do these first? Bro. Interesting stuff here. This is their new favorite quest type. The only good one was when you carry the rock in the giant place. What? I don't even know where I'm taking this. Let's take some tacos. Fresh nopales and tuna. Mount up, let's ride! Yeehaw! Gonna be struck down by Shaolani has changed. Shaolani. Wasn't here several years ago. So why do you say that one thing before? I forgot. No poly tender. See that hole? Fine water, but it is brimming with ceruleum. Eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, spying cautionary tales, people who wandered too close. The Walaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. This is a discussion for another time. We're here. Ceruleum is oil? No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronick. Now Dan. This is Sheshinewezi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaolani. people travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Husatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Ate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled from Tura. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Soon enough, they struck the motherlode and struck it rich. What is this, the Great North? The Western... what is this? Western Expanse? I don't know. The Gold Rush? Roughnecks? Okay. Oh. Yes, I'm Ayate. And who might you be? He is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Ellen Aaronville, yes. Man grown, you were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really, only 3. I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day you'd travel with company. You really have grown. Ellen Shipal? Yeah. Ellen, what now? Ellen Shipal? Shipya. Alright. I was born on Shipya. Adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kasuya again. He's the finest archer I know. Ellen Spia's mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, he'd treat us to a veritable feast, prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressed with the bow too, Yate? even among the Shitono. Oh, I couldn't compare it to Kazuya, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Gujaja's traveling companions after all. She was always in the inquisitive sorts, but her journey across Tyrol lit a fire in her. Even after Elenspiaz was born, she was often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you could cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Yacht, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Just as she tasked me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led to nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing a wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You are? As part of the rite of secession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. So much for stopping by. I give my best to Kazuya. What's that about? I ain't no hero. We'll investigate. Please wait here. Isn't there like a sheriff? Let the sheriff handle it. Oh boy. What you want? Oh. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Luke Lamott's nursemaid. Anva. What? Now come in any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. I thought she was in the city. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah! Hold on, did he say Luke Lamott's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss, we'll deal with this. Hey, don't leave. Please, you have to give it back. Going after Namika, leave these guys to you. Cocky bastard, I'll hang it in another ears and feed the old woman to dogs. You can deal with them later. First, put this one in the dirt. It'll be more interesting if we lost this fight to these two randoms. Like, what if they have some secret technique to throw me off guard and knock me down? What is this? Oh! What the hell? Yo, what is this? Grand Impact. Ooh, what was that? Hold on, I'm getting some new abilities. I think. Was that his death animation? Wait, it's not even a building? Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're heading. You said they stole something from you? Bracelet. It was a parting gift from Ukmat. I see, close as you two were. I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? The right succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn Servant. She is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Sulani. She gave me the bracelets that I might as always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the Vow of Assault. Now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name. Only they had left me that bracelet. I'd ask what you intend to do, but I know what you... that look. I know, but I know that look, huh? It's what Luke Wilmot would have want. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Yeah, sure, you know harm will come to us. God will make certain of that. Like, we're being way too cocky. We need to lose the fight. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all the proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Luke Lumot put so much faith on you both. Before anything else, let's see. We're back to Shishinawezi Spring. She'll be safe in town. With Yacht there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Doo doo boo boo. Doo doo doo. just a bracelet, man. The Dust Watch. That's why I said there should be a sheriff. Alright, let's go and recover the bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from what, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. Namika would find joy in the return of a said gift, lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dust Watch. But I'm a murderer, and I'm gonna murder them. Well, now that makes me think you're strong, really strong, aren't you? Oh, I should have stayed silent, actually. I'm be humble now, but the matter of fact way you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you could tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatirunawa to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extracted is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect layer of bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Dust Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain. You've no objections? Right, then let be off. What just happened? Grand Impacto! seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. They're in the pockets of the sheriff. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Am I not supposed to get caught? So not to kill people for the things, but wait. Oh, okay. To know where'd we be without him? Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs. Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them Saint souls was running our crew? What? The drunk who bought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? The police are in cahoots. Alright, do I need to eavesdrop 3 different spots though? Whatever. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me, I'll get you back for framing my friends. Zakawa, the vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. The cow is gonna be our informant. Why do we have to do this little scene right here first before we do it? We get the message and then boom. Like what? I've brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a little look at the bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? It was made by a famous artisan. You idiot. How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions, sell for a song? Hear your reward and don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Oh man. So, were you able to learn anything? Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. That'll explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Tsukawa, that's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture? Their leader's alias, no doubt? Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless? Well, then not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Ushitawa, but we also know he has the bracelet. Achieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I'll storm their hideouts. I can take him. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Urute is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luwatanyawaswa. Luwatanyawasa. Meets me there and I'll explain everything. Bruh. There's one right here. Okay. What is that? Okay. Freaking cactus. But actual cactus, not like the cactuar. No pulled tendon. Oh, that's what they were talking about. That had the good juices or something. Eshayani Wilds. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yehexeya, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males are flocked to the scent of the female heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure the Yehexeya into the bandits' hideouts, flushing out the vulture and his game. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement while you see to that. I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. And before you say anything, I do not ask that this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we acquire. Here, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, I will handle the rest. These devs love their feces jokes. This is the 3rd time this expansion we're dealing with poop. The other 2, well, no, only one of them was a side quest. Yehexeya. One was a side quest, one was a main quest as well. Lag? What is this? 3 faces? the hell is this? Who the hell designed this thing? Luwateni Yawasa. Wawasa. Yo! Cake. can't stack it. What's happening, man? All my buttons aren't pressing right. Blowing smoke. Who took a dump? Ah, shit. Who blew up the toilet? What's that smell? It reeks. What did you put in that fire? Was it me? I swear. Did something die? Someone want to explain the ungodly stench to me? I guess this. What the? Boss, over there. Huh? What in the world? This is where Aaronville's knowledge of animals comes into play. So the smoke's what drew them here? I swear, when I find out who did this... I say our friend have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, I'll be back for you. Wait, you gotta get me out of here. Now, they're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Wait, did I miss something? Shit, who was that? When did we get into contact with Zakawa? I guess Aaronville did? Hey, are you going to help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Thanks, I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you might actually leave me behind. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have balls to take off my vulture. No need to apologize, we were planning to save you, eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after he bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. I reckon he's headed there now too. We can go together. I've got to score this out with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you help us? Or tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tonat Tinyawai, they're called the Daybreakers. It was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, but not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. See, by the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. We made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends became the force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that's when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Kana and Liwing, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail price at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of the town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then. Well, you know the rest. He said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? Not everyone. No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chief's, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. Plan? All I ask is that you hear me out. But not here. I'll be waiting for you at Nizawa Springs. Guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. outlaw. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Law of the Lane. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky. I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuyoil, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? He knows you're on his tail. Chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the priest. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Husatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. There's a lesson in that. The vulture is a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Husatawi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. Using that will expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if he's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there will be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way, he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wild understands the importance of duels and of the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. Wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What is a live round in this world? What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, it'll be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? Well, is he gonna win? That is the biggest flaw. As long as we get the bracelet back. I don't even care about the bracelet. I shouldn't have said that. Bracelet's really important to you, huh? Don't worry. I'll see to you you get it. No, it's not important. I misspoke. satisfied? Then so am I. I knew I'd count on you. Why are we not questioning his ability to win the duel? I was seen in Tona Tayawi, so it's probably best I stay and search for the barrels. When you're with me, tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but he managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. We want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make sure your way to Husatabi. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's get it. Yeheseya, we're likely that show that Tona's doing. What's his name? Then there's the brat. Past time I dealt with him. Then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him. Hello? Familiar face, these parts. Someone's trying to rob me. What is this? Lady. Just a little frail. Oh, I should have said the first one. There's gold in these fields, blue gold. Sunbeard? I'm not gonna fight. Bruh, where are we taking him? Like, what? In what world does he go all this way? I mean, I guess he covers the whole area. I think that's a dinosaur. I'd like to see you try. I don't see him anywhere. Where's Akoa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? That's it, I've had it with these games. I've had it with you. Hey, Wihute. You looking for me? You want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Wihute.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
In my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
This guy.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
I thought he was a little bit more big brain. This is going too well, this plan.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
Bro, this guy bad. He's a,
The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
I hope he loses.
You don't mean...
Let's do.
Wahute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please. Do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zekawa! Give him what for!
I
Shouldn't
feel.
we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Oh yeah, they're not dying. Man,
Be quiet. Just watch.
if there was gonna be killing, I feel like Zekawa should lose here. But since they don't die, I guess Zekawa wins. It'll be more interesting if Zekawa loses and dies.
Oh, you little shit!
They love saying shit in this zone.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up.
Shut up.
Please, let my friends go. They've
Friends?
done nothing wrong.
Oh.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wihute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Yeah.
As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
I wonder if there's more to the bracelet. Load the lane. Alright. This first part was on and off for me. It was okay. Solid finish. I kind of just don't like how the plan worked. All of our plans just worked 100%. But it's whatever. There's only so much you can put, I guess. But yeah, that's it for now. We need the zone. Next time. Now I am Gonzo. Peace out. Laters. Ooh.